Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Nix from the gun. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 36-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now, 1st round. Collins got it left side. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
Brings up 3rd.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Now he's past the 25. It's inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get a perfect start. They've got up 6-0. Nico Collins with a touchdown. finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down run by Dobbins. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Stroud from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And what a hit there. Allen sheep-faced the press for moving the chains that time.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they try to power way forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
Throwing is Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18. What's that?
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Take that as simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
All right.
To the air, Stroud. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Brings it in at the 12. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 19. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Looking to throw, Stroud. Has it down close. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Starting from the 5. Jukes one defender. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds the in route complete. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, it's Nix. Dialing up a receiver screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away, and that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They just get the play off. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 13-7 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long. They'll throw again. Nix. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. As he's out shyer that time on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Here's Nix to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught for the first. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
All right.
They go play action with Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Give him 24 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Oh.
They give inside to Jones. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
18. What's that?
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chain! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. First give on the ground. It's Woody Morris. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
On the gun, Stroud. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit. It's a high percentage make.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. 20. Return.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Run left side, Harvey. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing here, Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Nix from the gun. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah,
that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running it again with Dobbins. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Nix looking to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but they never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
After the sack, they're left 3rd and goal now from the 13. The Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the sack, they're left 3rd and goal now from the 13. throw. Here's Nix. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it at the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play actually helped them get some points here going into the half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that grows the lead to 5.
Hey, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Almost set. Ready.
He'll throw it. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Stroud from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's a shove up the middle. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Oh, hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it sets up a Houston first.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Stroud. That one connects. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown, Brad.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, brother. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Giving this to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Nix now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
One finds his man, Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Nix to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll run on 1st down to Dobbins. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Nix. Escapes the pocket. Cut near the goal line. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Broncos trim the deficit down to 5.
To kick off for the Broncos.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
118.
To the air, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 118.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And he's into the end zone with a pick six and a Denver touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days.
No, they get him yet again. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the floor.
Will Lutz to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. We'll get this over the middle of the curve. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Shove here on 1st down. Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much. On the return.
You know this?
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Ready.
From the gun, Stroud. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Going on 3rd down, Stroud. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, Kit, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.